Alcoholism is an addiction to the consumption of alcoholic liquor or the mental illness and compulsive behavior resulting from alcohol dependency. Alcoholism affects everyone in the family, ruins the family dynamics, and children tend to not know who their parents are when they are misusing, perceiving them as monsters or someone they do not recognize. One in 5 children 18 and younger live in households with at least one alcoholic parent growing up. In an average-sized classroom, 6 students have at least one parent who is an alcoholic. Using the word trauma to describe the effects of growing up with an alcoholic parent is not overstated. Those who live with one or more alcoholic parents' ACE score was 2 to 13 times higher than those who do not have parents who abuse alcohol. This can greatly impact children of alcoholics as they are 4 times more likely to become dependent on alcohol than those who do not. A number of studies have shown alcoholism is a significant contributory factor to child maltreatment, including neglect, physical abuse, and adultification.
Neglect is defined as the failure to care for properly. Children can suffer neglect in many ways, including lack of food, shelter, clothing, or attention. Adults with alcoholism are 4.2 times more likely to report neglectful behavior towards their children. Early childhood neglect and maltreatment can lead to emotional and psychological disorders throughout a child's lifespan. These disorders can include anxiety, depression, and PTSD. Neglect is the most common form of childhood maltreatment, and parental alcoholism only increases this risk.
Their families.
I was always afraid for those hours that I wasn't home, that my dad would be alone or be drinking too much.
We felt like maybe he was drinking because we weren't being good kids.
The hardest part was the distance that it caused between us, because he literally just disappeared out of my life and one day went from being my best friend to a complete stranger.
Physical abuse is defined as non-accidental trauma or physical injury caused by punching, beating, kicking, biting, burning, or otherwise harming a child. Physical abuse is the most visible form of child maltreatment. Children of alcohol-abusing parents are twice as likely to be at risk of physical abuse than children whose parents are not misusing. 2 in 5 abusive parents are alcoholics. Early childhood abuse triggered by alcohol leads to many problems in the future, including trouble forming positive relationships and even the possibility of future alcohol or drug abuse.
Due to the psychological or physical absence of a parent suffering from alcoholism, children are often responsible for taking care of themselves, the household, and siblings. Adultification forces children to grow up too quickly and to take care of family needs that they shouldn't have to worry about. Sadly, these children miss out on something that most kids take for granted: their childhood.
Our intervention consists of combining rehab, therapy, and counseling to be known as the trifecta solution. It consists of a facility that has a combination of facets to bring back balance to families. This program provides a rehabilitation center for the parent or parents. A support group with kids who also have parents that have an addiction to alcohol will be available to reduce isolation and give the kids a dependable support system. Once the parent or parents stops drinking, the family can come together to heal and build resilience. Group counseling with the whole family is encouraged to accomplish this goal.